Hi, I'm Todd Allen, GE Appliances, here with Sam from Furlong Industries, and today we're talking about the Ultimate V12 vertical unit. So Sam, tell us about yourself and how you came about this project.
Yeah, so we work with a lot of contractors and design engineers here in the state of Wisconsin, and this project was brought to us by one of our contractors. It was specified on another product, but they were having issues with lead time, availability, and price. We came in with an alternate using the GE V12. And with a couple features that really sold it was the makeup air built into the unit, the quick attach for the electronics, the thermostat, and then the accessory, the quick install platform. That was a huge selling point for both the GC, the architect, and the contractor.
So this was specified with another product, but when you came in and they saw the quick install system and some other things that you're going to talk about, that really piqued their interest, and not only with the price.
Yeah, not only with the price. They actually didn't care about the price.
Okay, well, that's even better.
Yeah. So it was all about availability, and then the product meeting the specification. So
now, I know a lot of what you said they were interested in was this the platform. So tell us what they really liked about it and what sold them on the Insta platform.
Yeah, so I actually was not familiar with it when I first started specifying this job. What I learned and actually conveyed to the contractor was you didn't have to do any extra plumbing. It's already here with 3/4 inch threads connections. All you have to do is attach it. It's integrally rear supported in the back to the telescopic plenum, and all it requires is two 2x4s. So instead of having to build an entire stand and takes 35-40 minutes, extra 2x4s, all this wasted time, all they had to do was simply take this out of the box, measure from the base to the bottom there and add 3 inches.
Yep.
Shove the 2x4s in.
And I know you guys were very quick to come up with 2x4s since it's a wood stud structure project.
Yeah.
And so you didn't have to buy anything.
There was no shortage.
Just, pull some scraps out of the waste pile, and you got a really good support.
And what's crazy is that when we were actually doing the install with the contractor on the test fit up, it was pretty neat to see that this becomes part of the unit.
There you go.
And this becomes part of the unit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So that was really appealing to him. So his guys, it cuts the install time down from 2 hours to 30 minutes.
And I think you said another thing, you've talked with installers previously where because there wasn't a platform to support it and align it properly, the gasket didn't seal and there were some problems getting that in.
So that was another huge selling point was the internal gaskets. So the easy compression here, you just had to kind of line the unit up, make sure the height was correct, slide it on these 2 rails, and essentially the unit itself with the flange compresses this 1-inch gasket.
Right.
The contractor said that's easy.
Right.
There's no, there's no extra caulk, there's no leveling it up and screwing it in. It's simply place it, push it against the wall, and you're good to go.
Right.
So.
Yeah. And so one of the things that this project wanted is makeup air.
It was a requirement.
And what was the requirement? It has something to do with the DOAS system?
Yeah, so what ended up happening was the project was extremely over budget because the DOAS systems were 10 times what they are right now. They needed makeup air in the unit. They wanted it in the unit, so they're gonna have to run ductwork down here. They had a much larger DOAS unit. What we were able to offer them was the makeup air was in the unit. So it reduced the size of those DOAS units dramatically. Right. So instead of having to run ductwork in here and inject makeup air from an internal, external position at the roof, all they had to do was install here at the unit. Right. I mean, that's huge.
And I know you talked about some of the other manufacturers on their makeup air units, you have to buy specific CFM rated product. And you mentioned that they liked the fact that ours was adjustable.
It was, yeah. That was a huge selling point. They enjoyed the ability to not have to fine tune each unit to each room. It was adjustable right here, right? So they can just tie in, meet the requirements, start it up, and it's good to go.
Awesome.
So another thing that we found here was the contractor actually fell in love with the electrical setup. It's a quick connect that comes with the unit. Essentially, you just plug it in inside this housing. You can feed it right in here and you make the connection out here. So instead of having to make this 7-wire connection in here and thumb around with it, they just tied it in, plugged it in, they were good to go.
Yeah.
So
that really resonates with me because I'm older and I can't see, and on projects,
Yeah.
unfortunately, sometimes the light is not ideal, to say the least.
Yeah.
So, getting into a junction box with very small terminals can be difficult. So it's good to hear that all of these things that our engineers worked on and designed into this project or this product have really made your life easier, and it's something that when you talk to customers, they like it and see the benefits.
And I'll tell you, Todd, to be honest, it's the contractor was so impressed with the support, right? Because of the easy features, it felt like they were more supported.
Yeah.
Right. So instead of having to call me and ask me, what size wire do I need in here? What do I need to do to connect it? It was all laid out for them.
Awesome.
Right. And so for them to have that, to be able to just tie in and literally put together some Legos, quite frankly, is what it feels like to me.
Right. Well, I like that analogy.
Yeah. The customer was super excited. They felt like it was easy and it was set up for them.
Yeah.
So that was a huge selling point.
You mind if I use that analogy? Just as like putting together some Legos.
No,
I
please,
like
please. Yeah.
Well, Sam, thank you for your time today.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed visiting with you. I've enjoyed hearing your experience and how it's made life easier for you and your installers and contractors. So
of course.
thank you very much.
No, thank you, sir.
All right.
Yeah.